Hey everybody, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at a map called Kandiyohi, Minnesota. That is my attempt at pronouncing the map. This map can be found over at AmericanEaglesModding.com, and it is an American map, as you might be able to tell by the name, and by the picture. This map is seasons prepared. Let me read you a little bit of the description as we load into the map. So we're going to go ahead and pick all of our DLCs and the straw harvest. Also going to throw up our pickup for this particular tour. Pull up the log. Let me read you a little bit of the description. It says Kandiyohi is located on US Highway 12, about 88 miles west of Minneapolis and about 6 miles west of Willmar, where I grew up. We started on an established arable crop farm and the equipment needed to start farming. You own 2 fields, approximately 63 acres. All the fields are pretty big. Courseplay does a good job in helping out. This map does not have sugarcane installed. It does show on the stats, he says. This map does not have forestry. There's no place to sell your wood. Each farm has a water supply, but you can get free water from the ponds on the map. There's also a lot of mowable grass. This map has some additional added crops. They are oat, rye, and alfalfa. Suggested mods are chopped straw, the Cote Universal Pack to haul milk. Let's see here, does it say anything about the stop milk sale being installed? Alright, I am not seeing anything about stop milk sale, but it does say that added straw to all silos, pig food to the hog farm silo, forage or TMR, and silage to the dairy farm silo. So there are multiple silos on the map. So as you saw, the map loaded up error-free, and here we are. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map itself. So as you can see, there are approximately 19 fields on this map. You own fields 2 and 3. All the fields are fairly large, and some are, I've noticed on this, lots of the field have kind of rounded edges. Some of the fields are rather square, like these, and some are kind of odd shaped, like 10 and 14 and 16. See, most of the sell points are to the north. Farms are below that. So we have, as I said, oat, rye, and alfalfa as added crop types. We did this video on hard mode, and on hard mode there is nothing in the food silo, in the silos to begin with, and there are at least 2 main sell points for all of your crops, then a plethora of other sell points for other crops. The granary, or Granny's Bakery, for example, seems to only take sunflowers and corn and wheat. But then we have Co-op Produce, which takes only potatoes. Peterson's Produce, which takes potatoes and sugar beets. We do have a sell point for wool. We have no sell point for wood chips, as you can see here. 2 sell points for silage. We do not have a sell point for hay or grass, but we do have a sell point for straw. And we also have cheese on the map, homogenized milk, and compost. Let's go ahead and we have a small list of starting equipment, nothing very big. Go ahead and take out a loan. Right, and you can see we have all 3 animals on this map, although none are owned by any of by us, I should say, and there's nothing in the various feed troughs. Our silos have a capacity of 750,000 liters. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting equipment. Start with 2 tractors, Case Puma and the Magnum, ranging horsepower from 270 to 409. The Case 9230 harvester with corn header and grain header. And then we have the header trailer. Got a decent sized tipper here and the large cultivator, large plow. Got the Lemken large seeder. We have the planter, the horse planter. Got a fertilized sprayer and the front little tank, and then our pickup. So not a lot of equipment, but fairly large in size. Go ahead and get our truck. Have some fun tooling around the map. Let's take a look where the store is located. Here we are. And let's hit reset and see what happens. So the reset point is back here on the main crop farm. Let's go ahead and take a look around. Here we are. Got our house and our pickup truck. And the first thing you may notice is this is a very flat area. Not a lot of hills are going on here. So we've got seed and fertilizer fill points right here, as we have fuel and water also. Here we have a hay, straw, and grass sell point. I thought these were silage bunkers, but if you look at the F1 menu, nothing comes up. So these are just maybe to tip in like potatoes and sugar beets. Silo. Then here's some of your starting equipment. Maybe all of your starting equipment. And the rest of our starting equipment is over here. So that is the quick tour of the main farm here. Let's go ahead and take a look around the map. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll go north from here, and then explore all of that, and then swing around and come back down. There's only one main road that goes north and south. That is the road that is directly attached to the farm here. Just trying to figure out where on earth I am. Get turned around to get out to the main road. Here we are. And then the dirt here has an interesting texture to it, as if it's got manure on it. What I do like on the map is here we've got the kind of drainage culverts. Then we've got really tall, kind of like wild grass and everything growing here where you would have, you know, water collecting. It's a pretty cool, interesting touch. Head on up here. While we're up here, let's go ahead and check out the field prices as we go. So field 7 is almost 32 hectares, $1.9 million. That harvest mission would have netted you $80,000. So here we are coming up to a, so here we got like a water crossing with a big culvert and water between the fields. Got a slow down sign here, pretty cool. Check this field out. Field 6, 13.35 hectares, $800 and some thousand. Field 1 is 4.69 hectares, $289,000. Now I'm thinking this is a standard size map. They say, well, we've got some really large fields on the map. How can it be a standard size map? Well, I think it's standard simply because of how the fields are laid out. I mean, there is not a lot of wasted space here, as you can see by the PDA. Here we are at the livestock market, which is not only the animal buy point, also appears to be a sell point for straw pellets and for, I guess that's oat, maybe, silage and straw and corn. So just a selection of items can be sold here at the animal market. South Central Minnesota Livestock Sales. So we've got custom signs on the on here. Kind of a sharp turn there if you were to come in with a semi-trailer. Then over here you have your trigger for your animal sales. There. Right, let's head on up here, and this map does have the Soy Milk Production installed here. That's what you're going to find right here at this particular facility. So if you haven't seen this before, the way it works is you bring fuel, and you deliver fuel here. Deliver soybeans right here. And then it also takes water, which you deliver right here. And then as an output, you get Happy Bean soy products. That's funny. So as an output, you get pig food coming out the pipe. You get digestate right here. And you get milk right here. Then this particular facility does open and close at specific times. As you can see here, right now it is open from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Both shipping and receiving. So you won't have different hours that you can come in here and drop things off or pick things up. Then right next to there we have the vehicle shop. Really nice, cool looking Case IH dealer. And the sell point and the repair point, or customization point, is right in here. There you go. All right. East Side Farm Equipment, Happy Bean soy products. Love the signs here. So you do see railroad tracks there to the left. This does not have a drivable train. I do not know if there is an animated train that comes through here or not. It's not one that I have seen while I've been coming around and checking the map out prior to now. So it's something you might get to explore on your own. Go ahead and kick it up here. And here we have the dairy. Shipping and receiving. Shipping and receiving is this way. So the dairy is where they produce the pallets of homogenized milk and cheese. Really nice signage here. Locally produced farm fresh cheese. English farmstead cheese from our family cows to your table. Right up here we've got the little information board. See, milk is the input, so you bring your milk from your cows here and you get cheese and homogenized milk as the output. Let's turn around here. Now the sign said shipping and receiving. I think it really should just say shipping, because the drop-off for your milk is around the corner here. So I don't know why they said it was shipping and receiving. You're going to be bringing your milk over to this point here and dropping your milk off. While we're here, let's go ahead and check out the pig farm. Got a nice sign here, private drive, no through street. Again, you see we've got this waterway where we would have standing water, and we've got really tall grass and everything. Pretty nice detail. Field 14 is 32.75 hectares, $101.8 million, almost $1.9 million. It's the, I guess that would be the house for the pig farm. Then we come into a rather large industrial complex here. I like the concrete barriers protecting the guy wire on the power pole. Got a transformer down here. So we do have a pig food machine here. And the pig food machine, you would bring your root crops in here, your beets or your potatoes, your sunflowers, soybeans, or canola, and your corn, wheat, or barley here. And you will get pig food out the side. So have water and fuel. Got our pig pen, water trough. Got our fuel trough. This is where we're going to deliver our pigs. And then around the corner we have our slurry and our manure pile. Go ahead and check out our pigs. There they are. Then we've got lots of storage here for your vehicles and other implements that you might have for your pig farm. And then we have a silo. As the description said, this particular silo will accept pig food. Also, you have liquid fertilizer fill point and a seed fill point and a solid fertilizer fill point also down here. And then this is where your silo out trigger is. All right. Let's head on back here and check out Peterson Grain. Here we are at Peterson Grain, and we've got cell triggers for potatoes and sugar beets. And we have our Peterson Grain dump right here. Got a scale. Not really sure why the scale is way over here. I mean, it seems a little bit out of the ordinary. And we got seed and fertilizer triggers. Road is busy. Lots of traffic on the road here. We come into the garden center and we've got sell points for manure and slurry. So you can sell your excess there. Again, seed and fertilizer, lots of seed and fertilizer fill points. Let's go ahead and check next door. We've got, well, let's go across the street to the pig farm. Or the hog, not the pig farm, but the cow farm. Got our water trigger here. Seed and fertilizer. Fuel on the side. You've got a large slurry tank. Very nice. Manure pile. I'm having to hold the mouse button down to open this. In here we have our feed trough. Going to unload our cows. Then around the corner we have our grass trough and our water trough. You have mud on the map. See, we've got mud right here. Around the corner is where you're going to load up your milk, should you wish to send it to the dairy. And we have over here a silage machine and a TMR mixer machine. So you'd bring grass, put it in here, straw, silage, and you're going to get pre-mixed TMR, power food, total mixed rations, whatever you want to call it. Here we have our fermentation silo. Bring chaff or grass probably into here, and you'll get silage. So you'll tip your grass chaff into there, and you'll get your silage out of the pipe. And then we have our silo system over here. Very nice way this is set up. Got 6 silos. Got a couple different output augers, but the only one that works is this one here. And here we have our grain dump, and we can also store TMR in here. And that's the cow farm. Pretty nice. Fairly wide open. Cows come into here. They might come into here. All right. Now let's come here and check out our BGA. So the BGA also has a Compost Master here. If you're not familiar with the Compost Master, the way this works is, oh look at this, they put steps in. This is not normally here. That's pretty cool. So the way this works is you bring any type of biodegradable material in here. Little list right here. Things like potatoes, sugar beets, chaff, silage, grass or hay, straw, wood chips, manure, or compost itself can be made into compost. Then you will also bring in fuel, and you'll put fuel around the corner here. Bring fuel into here, and then the Compost Master will run, and it will pile up compost right here. You need to bring a wheel loader in here to pick it up. Got our standard farm sim silo bunkers here. Got 3 of them. We have our digestate tank and our silo king. There you go. All right. Let's keep heading on this way. There's the edge of the map. A nice. The map edge is kind of hidden a little bit by the by that row of houses. Would be nice if we had a little higher res map boundary picture there. Farmers Market. Pretty cool. Table set up and everything. That is a really nice detail. I like this. This little area. Nice sign. Alright, so here we have Kandiyohi Co-op elevator. Come up here to a raised elevator. Then it looks like we come over here, or we loop around or something to get over to here to the dump. a grain dump and dump our sell point in here. Nicely decorated up here. We got some old augers, some storage buildings here if you want to store stuff. Got another scale here if we're coming out this way. This is a sell point for potatoes and sugar beets. Nicely set up here. I like this. Go check this train out. NSF. This is not a rideable train. Canadian Pacific. I like how these have been retextured. Nice looking train cars. Got a Peterbilt that's over here. Texas plates. All right. Let's see what else we got. Got to get to. Yeah, we already saw Co-op produce. Need to go across the street here and check out Olson's Apparel. That's where our wool is sold. Saw the Happy Beans. So we need to go here and take a right. Oh, mailboxes have collisions on them. Yeah, unruly children aren't going to be running through here and knocking down the mailboxes. Land O'Lakes Food Service. Okay. We got here. Used builder supply. Well, if there was going to be a sell point for lumber, it would be here. I guess there isn't any. Interesting brick wall over there. We have Land O'Lakes. Then this should be where your cheese and milk are purchased. Land O'Lakes Food Service. They do buy your cheese and milk. Bring that there. Nice incorporation of a real brand like that. What is this one? Olson Apparel. So here is your wool sell point. Olson Apparel. It's hard to read, but it's their wool sell point. Got our chicken egg buy point there. 7-Eleven gas station, very nice. Nice. Say here, Granny something. Granny's Hometown Bakery is your egg buy point and is also a delivery point for crops. Very nice. Then we have, what is this? A Kenworth with the flag in the front. Very nice. Nice indeed. That should be all of the sell points, I believe, that we looked at. Now let's go ahead and head on down south and pick up our sheep area and the chicken coop, and we'll check out a couple more fields while we're down there. Let's go ahead and open this truck up and get on down. Now the reason I think this is a standard map is how fast that we are moving. If this was a 4X map, I think we'd be moving a lot slower than we are down the map. So there is our arable farm. And we're coming up to loose nut something. Go ahead and turn on in here. We have a fuel point here and a customize and repair trigger right in there. Let's go ahead and check out a couple field prices here. We have field 4. No, this is field 8, 14.64 hectares. And field 4 over here is 13.9 hectares, 800,000. Field 3 and 8 right here. We'll go ahead and check out 5, 9, and 13 as we're checking out the chicken coop and sheep farm. And I don't remember if we saw field 14. That's one of the bigger ones. Once we check out the chicken coop and the pig farm, we will jump around to a couple other fields just to check out sizes. Alright, so the road makes an abrupt turn to the left here. Just pull off. Field 9, 6.8 hectares, $413,000. Field 5, 6.12, $317,000. So this map has alfalfa, and I have heard, now I haven't experienced this, but I've heard folks talk about alfalfa, that if you have mowable alfalfa, the grass on the field on the map can't be mowed. It becomes deco grass. But I'm pretty sure that you're going to be able to mow this grass. So that means that the alfalfa that's on the map is going to need to be harvested with a forage harvester as opposed to with a mower. So you won't be making any alfalfa bales. There we are, field 13, 4.64 hectares, $282,000. All right. We're going to make a left here to the chicken coop. And a right. There's the chicken coop. There's any eggs here to pick up. You have an interesting grass here on the map. Alright, and then the pig farm, or no, the sheep farm, sorry, is directly in front. Oh. Oh. Field 16, 30 hectares almost. 16 is that weird one that wraps around the sheep farm. And here we have the third set of silos. It's got the standard Farm Sim 17 silos that have been kind of retextured here. Got our water. Got seed and fertilizer triggers. Got a bale sell point here. That's probably a bale sell point, and that must be a loose sell point. Fuel. Plenty of nice storage. Gotta hold down the mouse. This is kind of set up, I guess, to be bale storage. And then you've got your water trigger, water trough, grass trough, your delivery point for your sheep. And then your wool is going to be right over here. This nice concrete pad where we got pallets already set up. Pretty nice. Squeaking somewhere. Ah, gate did open. Just slow. You may be able to come in here and mow this a little bit. It's not a big area for your sheep. You have access back into here. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's take a look at some of these fields that we didn't look at here. Let's take a look at field 11. Almost 19 hectares, $1.1 million. Field 17 is 25.74 hectares. So these are all really big fields. Look at field 14. 32.75 hectares. And field 18. That's the one that we got. And that one is almost 25 hectares. So really big, really nice fields. Most of the fields are split by a kind of a little grass strip here that does have mud here. So hopefully you won't be running into problems with field boundaries where it says, you know, you don't own this field. Come up here close to these. With the mud, would not really advocate probably trying to plow these together. Plus you've got these random bushes and things in here, which would probably deco. Which basically means that when you do a create field, these things are going to last. They're not going to get destroyed. That can look kind of odd. There are some big areas here for grass. Go ahead and jump here to the pig farm. Facing. You have a fairly large grass area here to work in. Basically be mowing your grass. Another large grass area down here. Little grass strip right there. So that's it, guys. That is Kandiyohi, Minnesota. Again, it's over at AmericanEaglesModding.com. Hope you liked the video. If you did, please consider clicking the like button. If you are not a subscriber, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We do Let's Play videos on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we do map videos every Tuesday and Thursday, typically. So until next time, guys, happy farming.